Hello my dear friends, I'm Kirill and today we will take a look at LEGO Technic set 42154 Ford GT. I really like this car. It has some very interesting features and I think this pretty small set is much more interesting than some bigger LEGO Technic cars. The bag contains a lot of numbered bags. The building process will have 5 stages, and also we have one unnumbered bag with frames and wheels. And very unpleasant moment, instruction book and sticker sheet had no protection envelope and no protection plastic bag, something like this. And you can see that sticker sheet is slightly damaged. And also take a look at the tires. They definitely are not round anymore. The instruction book has more than 200 pages. In the beginning we have a few pages about the real car. Here we have cool comparison, LEGO version and the original car. Also here we have a few pictures of LEGO model. And here we can see that we will build Ford GT in 1:12 scale. Cool page about the history of this model, and actually we will assemble the newest one, the model of 2022. Very short paragraph from LEGO designer, and that's all. We are ready to start building. And on the first stage we can see absolutely new piece in LEGO, kind of double CV joint, but if we connect two CV joints together, the distance between these rotating points will be 5 studs, and this new piece has this distance 4 studs, so these new pieces will allow to create more compact models in smaller scale, and it's very useful and it's really cool. Of course it's compatible with usual CV joint pieces and with wheel hubs. So here no surprises, and we will see soon how it works in real model. Of course, the first step has more interesting pieces. Here we have 7 stud long beams with perpendicular holes in dark bluish gray, a few connectors in dark blue, also in white color, differential gear, 2 black shock absorbers with stiff spring, pieces for piston engine, 2 frames and a lot of small pieces. After the first stage we have the rear part of the chassis. You can see V6 piston engine with transparent cylinders, it's cool. Also here we have independent suspension, steering system, in the future of course, and one secret function. On the second stage we have 2 large frames, 3 by 19. Also here you can see pieces for steering system and front suspension, 2 shock absorbers, a few gears, gear rack, links, steering wheel of course, and a lot of small pieces, a lot of pins on this stage, and I think on this stage we will complete the chassis. And it seems after the second stage we have all the functions and mechanisms. We've already seen working engine. Now we also have a steering system with working shaft here. Steering wheel doesn't work, unfortunately. Also now we have detailed seats. Each seat contains a lot of pieces, and here we have a special handle that allows to move some interesting mechanism in the rear part of the model. On the third stage we have a lot of pieces, and a lot of them have very cool and rare dark blue color. Here we have new wheel arcs. The height of these arc is 5 studs, and distance between mounting holes 9 studs, and total length 11 studs. Here we have these wheel arcs, and a lot of pieces were introduced in dark blue color for the first time. I will not point every piece because it will take a lot of time. I will add complete part lists in the end of this video, as usually. Here we have small pieces, small panels, connectors, and bigger panels, and also beams. 15 stud long, 9, 5, 3. A lot of interesting pieces if you like this color. And also some black panels, these short panels, printed 1x1 tiles with GT logo, and of course a lot of usual pins. The third stage is dedicated to the rear part of the model. Now the building process is not so interesting, to be honest. You must assemble left part and then the same but mirrored right part, but the result looks pretty nice, I think. On the first stage we have a lot of pieces in dark blue color. Once again, here we have 2 more arcs, but these arcs are not the same. Here we can see that the top part is curved, but total height is the same, 5 studs, and this dimension is also the same, 11 studs. These curved panels we've already seen in Peugeot 42156, but this time they are kind of transparent, and also these pieces have prints. And a lot of pieces in dark blue, most of them we've already seen today, but also here you can see these pieces, and also this and this. This is the model after the first stage, and now we need only doors to complete the model. The front part is very interesting, a lot of unusual sub-assemblies and unusual angles, and I even decided to apply the stickers. The fifth stage also contains a lot of pieces in dark blue, but most of them we've already seen today. Maybe these large panels 3x11 are new for this car, for this set. And also we have a lot of pins, connectors, and some black panels to complete this model. The model is finished and I like how it looks. A lot of interesting shapes, very interesting geometry of doors, and pretty interesting mechanism with special link here. The second door is the same. You can see from different angles. Also we can open this cover in front, and here we can see steering rack and steering gear, and engine cover also can be opened like this. And here we can see working engine, transparent cylinders look very well, and we can see how the engine works. It's a cool detail. I like that cylinders are transparent, and of course set of common functions like suspension, independent suspension on each wheel. Steering works not bad. Maybe if this gear were bigger it would be easier to steer it, but it's okay. And working engine, we've already seen it. And also this model has one special function. We have a lever here in the cabin, and we can retract or extend spoiler, rear wing, and also we can activate an air brake, I suppose. I'm not sure, but it looks like this system. It's just a manual function. And it's a really cool addition in such a small scale. So, I really like this set. This car has some basic functions like suspension, steering and working engine, and also it has cool additional retractable spoiler, and this function reminds me an exclusive Lamborghini 42115, but this model has much smaller scale, 1:12. And it's cool that here we have some additional mechanisms, because for example Ferrari 42125 had a scale 1:10 and that model had no additional functions. And this Ford GT has almost no free spaces inside. Regarding the pieces, of course the most interesting part of the set is new double CV joint. If you don't like dark blue color, probably it's the only thing that will be interesting for you, because actually other pieces are pretty common. Of course there are some frames, connectors here, but most of interesting pieces are pieces in dark blue. A lot of pieces were introduced in dark blue color for the first time in this set. And yes, actually all this car is built out of dark blue pieces, almost no additional pieces, just a few beams in white color, and that's all. Please share your thoughts about this car below the video. I hope you enjoyed my review. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!